Hi, I'm Henry from AlgoCanvas. Welcome to our first tutorial video. I'm going to teach you the basics of AlgoCanvas and show you how to create and backtest a very simple trading strategy using event-based market data from Nasdaq. The topics covered are pretty much the same as in the step-by-step tour that pops up when you first log in, but in this video we'll be able to go into a bit more depth. So let's get started. So here's the empty canvas, and I'm going to start adding modules to it to construct the logic that I want. Here's the search box I can use to search for data streams. I'm going to search for Netflix at first and just select it from the autocomplete menu. So it adds a box onto the canvas that says order book, Netflix, and here I have the output fields that are present in the data stream. And from these endpoints I can start dragging to create connections. But currently I have nothing to connect to. So I'm going to add a chart. So I'm going to connect the last from Netflix to one of the inputs in the chart. And then I'm going to hit run. So when I hit run, a playback of events starts for the date range I selected. Every time there's a trade at the exchange, the price is sent out from the last output and then received and shown by the chart. If I wanted to see the best bid and ask, for example, I could just connect them to the chart as well and run again. To disconnect, just grab the connection from the input end and drop it on empty canvas. If I start dragging from the output, it just creates more connections. Okay? Now, we're going to build the classic trend following strategy using two moving averages. I'm going to search for moving average and add it to the canvas. Okay, here we have the length and the input and the output. So I'm going to connect the input to last and the output to the chart. I'm going to set the length to 400 for now. Now that's not 400 seconds or 400 minutes or anything like that, but it's 400 incoming prices. So each time there's a trade, the price comes from last and flows into the moving average. So here we have a moving average of 400 last trades. Next I'm going to right click the moving average and choose clone module, so I get another one. This one's going to be a bit longer, say 4,000 trades. And I'm going to connect it to the chart as well, and we can run again. Okay. Next, these crossing points will be our signal points. So I'm going to add the subtract module to find the difference between the moving averages. Just going to connect that. Now let's connect that to the chart as well. Okay, now you can see what happens if you try to chart something that's on a very different range than the other stuff. So the difference is around 0 and the price is around 400. I can just click this button to show it on its own y-axis, so everything is shown nicely. Now we can see that when the moving averages cross, the difference crosses the 0 line. So we can actually get quick and dirty trading signals by just taking the sign of the difference. It outputs 1 if the difference is positive and -1 where it's negative. So we can take a look at that as well. I'm going to disconnect that for now. Okay, so there's our trading signals. We're going to go short here because this is -1 and long for this period, and then short again towards the end of the day. So what's missing from the chain is the module that actually sends the orders out to the market. So I'm going to browse the order entry section in the module browser and choose market order because it's the simplest one. It only has one input that says target position. For now we'll just be trading a position of one stock. If we wanted to trade a larger lot size, we could just add a multiply module in between. Next thing I have to do is say that we want to trade Netflix and not some other stock. Okay, now our strategy is ready, but yet we can't see what it does. So I'm gonna add an orders module. Now, if I run out of space on the canvas, I can just drag outside the screen to extend it, and I get scroll bars. Okay, let's run this system now. Now we can see it placed some orders. First it sold 1, then it bought 2, then sold 2 again. We'd also like to see how the profit or loss develops during this day. So I'm gonna add the portfolio entry module. You can see that it has outputs such as position and P&L, which means profit or loss. Now I'm gonna say that we wanna output the portfolio statistics for Netflix. Okay, then I'm gonna connect the P&L to the chart and set it to y-axis 2, for example. Okay, we can see that the best part of the day is the first round trip, where we're short. And the rest of the day is pretty much flat or a little bit profitable. Now, we've been looking at this strategy on one day only. To see how it performs over a longer period, it's best to run a backtest. So I'm gonna click here and choose create backtest. And I'm gonna say create new backtest and give it a name, first tutorial. Okay, now this is the backtest settings page. I can set the backtest period to say a couple of months. Okay. You can set the commission and latency simulation as well, but sometimes it's better to start with 0 to see if there's any hope for your idea itself. The only advanced feature I'm gonna teach in this video is the distribution mode, because it can make your backtest run a lot faster. What it does is that it enables you to split your backtest into pieces that can be run simultaneously on different servers in the cloud. Each piece starts from 0 position, so if I choose day, I get no overnight positions. It's like closing the position at the end of the day. But for this kind of intraday strategy, that's fine. I'm gonna click save and then run the backtest. Okay, it should go fairly quickly. Okay. So here we can see how the P&L develops over time. And here's our total P&L for this period. And over here, I can drill down to the results to see various statistics on my backtest. I can even sort by P&L, for example, to see what's the worst day or the best day for this strategy. I can drill down even further to see daily results and even the individual trades that were executed. That's it for now. There's a lot of cool stuff to show beyond this simple example, so stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.